A market analyst has predicted what he feels may be the XRP price when the SEC litigation ultimately comes to a finish. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's SEC lawsuit against blockchain payments provider Ripple has dragged on for nearly 4 years, as the regulatory agency insists on pushing the case to appeal following the final verdict from Judge Analisa Torres last August. Notably, numerous voices in the community have ascribed XRP's underperformance over the past few years to the influence of this case. Given the lawsuit's impact on the XRP price, numerous analysts expect the altcoin to surge to greater heights once the case finishes. XRP's price. After the SEC vs. Ripple case is over. At this time, the extent of this predicted increase is still unknown. However, Edward Farina, the head of social adoption at XRP Healthcare, has put up his predictions for what he thinks could happen. A recent announcement from the community commentator states that the price of XRP may increase to $10 once the appropriate authorities declare that the SEC Ripple lawsuit has been completely resolved. For background, this would be the highest price the altcoin has ever reached. Since January 16th, it has been hovering around $3. XRP is presently trading at $3.12. For it to reach $10, it would need to increase by 220% from its current price. Given the fact that XRP had a huge increase of 480% from November 5th to December 3rd, due to the excitement around President Donald Trump's election victory, a 220% increase is still a possibility for XRP. Additionally, the market responded positively in July 2023 after the summary judgment finding, which determined that XRP was not a security. To provide some context, on July 13, 2023, XRP rose from a low of $0.4692 to a high of $0.9479. Interestingly, this constituted a 103% spike in a day, illustrating how much news around this case affected XRP pricing. At the same time, several analysts think that the price of XRP will reach $10 soon, pointing to other potential factors that could cause this. Alex Clay, a market analyst, said last month that the XRP surge was still going as planned, with a final goal of $10. Farina had previously cautioned that investors who sold XRP for less than $10 will probably be unhappy with their choice. Is a settlement on the way? It is worth noting that the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit reached a final decision in August. However, 2 months after the verdict, the SEC filed a notice of appeal in October 2024 and then presented its opening appeals brief at the beginning of this month. Ripple has expressed interest in pursuing a cross-appeal as the case continues to drag on, which is an interesting development. Due to these developments, some people believe that the lawsuit, which has had a significant effect on the price of XRP, will continue into the next year. However, there are rumors that the new SEC leadership could bring it to a sudden conclusion by choosing to settle. These rumors gained traction when the regulatory agency took the Ripple case off of its list of current lawsuits, which is worth mentioning. However, it was later found out that this development was caused by the case being sent to the Court of Appeals. The product experienced significant success in the fourth quarter of 2024, finishing with gains of more than 300%. In addition, the filing pointed out that the Grayscale XRP Trust is one of the biggest XRP investment funds in the world, managing around $16.1 million in assets. The trust allows U.S. investors to obtain exposure to XRP without the headache of handling cryptocurrencies directly. It issues shares that represent a proportional interest in its XRP holdings, minus any expenditures. In addition, the value of these shares is linked to the market price of XRP. It is important to note that the trust does not engage in active trading or attempt to profit from the price volatility of XRP. Rather, it is a passive vehicle that only records the value of XRP with minimal maintenance. Investing in XRP will be much easier with the proposed upgrade to an ETF, which will provide a larger number of investors with access to a greater range of investment opportunities. The ultimate goal is to turn the trust into a regulated ETP, which would make it easier to access XRP through standard stock exchanges. Other asset managers are looking for an XRP ETF. CoinShares applied to the SEC earlier this week to develop an XRP ETF dubbed the CoinShares XRP ETF. Additionally, it intends to monitor XRP's performance through the Compass Crypto Reference Index. If it is authorized, the ETF will be traded on the Nasdaq, and shares will be issued in groups of 5,000. CoinShares is the sponsor, and the trustee is the CSC Delaware Trust Company. As the SEC's appeal in the Ripple case draws near, crypto whales are keeping a careful eye on XRP. The recent large-scale swings of XRP tokens indicate that prominent investors are preparing themselves for possible changes in the market. The SEC versus Ripple. How whales are preparing for the next stage of XRP. The litigation that the SEC has filed against Ripple may be nearing its end, and XRP whales are making important movements. Recent data shows that significant investors have moved more than 130 million XRP tokens, suggesting that they are getting ready for the ultimate decision. The lawsuit's resolution has generated a lot of excitement, which has resulted in more whale behavior. It is worth mentioning that a significant transfer of 300 million XRP tokens from Binance to an unknown wallet indicates a long-term holding strategy, which shows that the sender is confident that a favorable settlement will be reached. As pro-XRP lawyer Fred Rispoli expects that the SEC litigation will come to an end later this month, whales are moving their funds. Rispoli pointed out that the litigation might be resolved on July 13th or by July 31st after Ripple submitted a request for supplemental authority. The litigation between Ripple and the SEC is a significant factor that influences the price of XRP and has the potential to affect the market. This verdict will determine whether XRP is a security and will provide clarification on asset restrictions in the United States. Market watchers have seen that these kind of whale movements frequently happen before major price changes. XRP whales are buying more, expecting the price to go up when the SEC lawsuit comes to an end. Their actions demonstrate strategic positioning and emphasize Ripple's critical time. XRP's price has not changed much in the last few days, and it appears that investors are holding off on making any significant adjustments until the SEC appeal is resolved. The market is paying great attention to January 30th, which is the next important day. It could determine the short-term future of XRP. The SEC conducted a confidential meeting on January 23rd to discuss enforcement cases, including Ripple's. Mark Uyeda, who is renowned for opposing non-fraud enforcement, is currently serving as acting chair. This could lead to a change in priorities. In order to withdraw the SEC's appeal, a quorum vote is needed, and the recent retreat of SAB 121 indicates that there may be changes to the procedures.